Hi, welcome back to Range and Country. I'm Peter and I'm down here at our airgun range at North Rossby near Sleaford to put the BSA R12 through its paces, which we have done today. We've had several range members shooting the rifle today. Now the feedback that we're getting is it's accurate straight out the box. Anybody, it would seem, can sit down with this rifle and they can get pretty good groups. Certainly 10 pence piece groups at 30 yards, not too much problem at all. We've got it coupled up with the Small Hawk Air Max scope. Probably a really good setup, really good match, the scope for the rifle. Now on this one, when we had it in the studio, we had the shroud on. And I'll now explain to you the BSA CCS system, which is the customer configurable shroud. Now, what I've done is quite simply gripped hold of the shroud, turned it, unscrewed it from the rifle, pulled it off, and the moderator comes with it, comes away. So what you do then is unscrew the moderator from the adapter. There's two little adapters that come with in a little bag with the rifle. One is just a thread cover for the back here that covers up the threads where the shroud isn't now. And at the front, it's a moderator adapter which screws onto the 1/2 inch UNF thread of the barrel, and then the moderator screws onto that. So it makes it shroud free basically. So you've got the barrel, moderator, and that's it. Now what this has done, it has changed the point of impact. Prior to me taking the shroud off, Lawrence was quite right, I found, in that the JSB Jumbo Heavy at 18.13 grain were a very tight grip for the rifle. Since I've taken the shroud off and put the moderator straight on, the group's opened up with those pellets. Interesting. I've gone back to the BSA Gold Stars and the group's closed up. So make of it what you will. It just shows, I think, that whenever you touch anything barrel related, so moderator, it does change your point of impact, and it just does change your, the grouping and the accuracy, kind of like different pellets. So today we've had several members shooting the rifle. Again, it showed that anybody with a, very little skill whatsoever can sit down with a rifle straight away and start achieving good groups. This 30 yards has been producing sub 10 pence size groups for everybody down the range today. Very impressed. Now, people have come from, they've been shooting day states, they've been shooting FXs, they've come to have a go. One guy who's always shoots a Red Wolf says, trigger's a bit heavy for me. And I says, well, that's because you've been spoilt by the electronic trigger of the Red Wolf. And he said, good point. So fantastic feedback all round, I think, that this was today. The trigger is nice. It is very crisp. This one has got quite a long stage. The travel on the first stage is quite long. Just wants adjusting. But everybody's different, and of course you'd adjust it to your preference. We teamed the rifle up, as we said in the studio, with a Small Hawk Air Max scope. They seem to be perfect together. This is a 4-12, perfect at 30 yards, 30 meters. A very good pairing, rifle and scope. What else can we go over? Now we've got anti-double load on the rifle. We touched on this the other day. If we bring a rifle down here and we give 10 people a go with it, somebody's going to double load it if it isn't anti-double load. Nobody managed today because it's, the anti-double load system worked and it saved that. What else did people like? Very ergonomic stock. Very easy to grip. They really liked it. So without further ado, we shall put some pellets down the range and see what we can get from it. So I've loaded the magazine up with the BSA Gold Star pellets. This one is in 2.2, and we'll see how we get on. Well, that's a fantastic grip. It just shows even somebody of my ability can get a decent grouping with that. Yeah, I don't think there's many. I don't think we come across many rifles that we take straight out of the box, scope up, bring down the range, and is as accurate, as consistent probably as this one has proved to be. I would like to say there are a lot of rifles would do the same, but in all honesty, I don't really think they would. Maybe it helps that we were sort of tipped off from BSA that the Gold Star pellets are good in it. This is the 2.2 version. Maybe we went straight to those pellets. It probably saved quite a bit of pellet testing. Even though Lawrence did take him upon himself to try several different ones and came up with the JSB heavies, the exacts. Yeah, it's just very accurate, and it's surprising because as I say, there just aren't many rifles that you could do that with, and the amount of people who have had a go with it would score so well. Is it the scope? Is it the gun? Is it a combination of both? Possibly. I don't know, but I know you won't go far wrong with one of these. But that begs the question of where from here? You know, why would you want to change from something like this if you had one of these and it was grouping 5-pence groups, 30 yards all the time? Would this be your end gun? Maybe. I don't know. But I dare say time will tell. We'll find out. We talked about the regulator, the old regulator in the BSA Mark 10, BSA R10 Mark 1, the Mark 2, and the SE, that were all problematic. Agreed, you get some rifles who've never been a problem in their life, and then you get others that are dogged by low power issues. Nearly always regulator. And hopefully with this brand new regulator, that's all history. We're hoping so. Signs are positive. The first signs on this are very, very positive. We've already sold quite a lot of these rifles. Lawrence, right now, he would be here with me, but he's after the shop closed today, he's had to nip up to Sheffield to deliver one of these to a customer. So they've been very, very popular in the first week of launch. Yeah, can't fault it. So there we go. Thank you very much.